Everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be playing Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. This time we're going to be trying out some of the new ships in Wave 8. Today I'm going to be flying the Scum and Villainy faction. Here is my 97 points of Scum and Villainy. First up I have Talonbane Cobra in his Kirax fighter, and he's going to have Rage and Glitter Stem. Next up I've got one of the Wave 8 Scum, Zuckuss in his Mist Hunter. We're taking the Mist Hunter title card, the Tractor Beam card, and Push the Limit. And then lastly, the latest cheese on the block, we've got the Jumpmaster 5000, we've got a contracted scout with R4 agromech, extra munitions, proton torpedoes, guidance chips, and Deadeye. So that is my 97 points of Scum and Villainy.
Okay, so here we have my Empire list. It is at 97 points. I'll start off on the left. We have the Inquisitor with Push the Limit, auto thrusters, proton rockets, and the TIE Advanced Prototype upgrade. Next over we have Palpatine in an Omicron group pilot shuttle, and then Carnor Jax with the same build on them really. Push the Limit, auto thrusters, Royal Guard TIE, and stealth device. And that is my 97 points of Empire.
Alright, asteroids are down. We're going to go ahead and deploy and be right back. Just a preface for this battle, this is the first time we're going to be using some of the Wave 8 ships, so we might be getting some things wrong. If you notice we do something wrong, go ahead and leave a comment at the bottom. Go ahead and wait till the end of the video though, because we might catch our mistakes and correct them in progress. So there you go, hang on for deployment. Alright, deployment is done. We are down. Alright, we've completed the first turn's movement. Everyone is out of range. The Scum moved up. The Shuttle turned away and is fleeing with the Emperor. And the Inquisitor and Carnor are sweeping. So, on to turn 2.
Alright, my shuttle is going 3 straight ahead. And that's not a green, so he is still stressed.
So first for the Scum, my Jumpmaster 5000 activates. He's doing a 1 turn. And he is focusing. Next up, Zuckuss here is going to be making a 1 bank. He's going to measure for range to Carnor Jax.
Try to target lock.
And he's going to target lock Carnor Jax, and he's going to push the limit to focus as well.
Alright, so Carnor Jax. 3. Alright, and he will stress to perform 2 actions, which will be focus and debate. Alright, the Inquisitor is going to do a 3 as well. And he will push the limit to focus and evade.
Okay, rounding out the movement phase, Talonbane Cobra is going to be making a 1 turn. And he's going to go ahead and focus. Alright, so here we are at the start of the shooting phase. First up, Talonbane Cobra, although he might not have anybody in range. And just a quick clarification, here at All Miniatures Great and Small, we play friendly. Jake realized he wanted the Inquisitor to use target lock to trigger the free focus, so he's gone ahead and done that and target locked to target lock the Mist Hunter. All right, so we're starting off with the Inquisitor, firing at the Mist Hunter. Primary weapons, his special ability, even though it's range band 2, he gets to treat it as range band 1, so he's throwing 3 dice at the Mist Hunter.
All right, and I will use my target lock to reroll this one, and then focus for 3 hits.
All right, and then the Mist Hunter has a defense of 1, so that's 2 shields off the Mist Hunter.
All right, 3 dice at range band 2 for Carnor Jax into the same guy. And I'll just stay with 1 hit.
So you're going to keep your focus?
Yep.
All right, and then that's 1 evade. That Mist Hunter knows his business. All right, so next up is my pilot skill 7, Zuckuss, and the Mist Hunter. He's going to be firing at Carnor Jax. He gets 3 attack dice, plus with Zuckuss' special ability, he can add 1 die. However, that means that Carnor will get an extra evade dice.
Okay.
So here we go, 4 dice. And we will spend our target lock to reroll those 2. And then we will spend our focus to turn that into 3 hits.
And here are my evades. All right, and it's 1 through, so I have to spend, I don't know, I'll just use Palpatine's ability to add 1 evade.
All right, so next up is going to be my Scout in the Jumpmaster 5000, firing proton torpedoes at Carnor Jax. I'm going to be using, and we're going to go through this to make sure I get this right, Deadeye. So I'm going to spend my focus token as a target lock. By spending the focus token, I can get a target lock immediately. So I'm going to place a target lock onto Carnor Jax, and then I'm going to make my proton torpedo attack. So I spend my focus token. That triggers my droid with the target lock, and then 4 dice.
Wow.
And then with guidance chips, I have a primary weapon value of 3 or higher, so I can change 1 die result to a crit. So we're going to make one of these hits a crit. And I don't think I can make that any better. Jake, so go ahead and make your defense roll of 3.
It's 4.
Oh, 4.
Well, even with all my abilities, I'm still screwed.
So that's 2 you can cancel out total.
Yeah,
right?
So I get 1 automatically because of auto thrusters. I get 1, and I get 1. So yeah, critical still goes through.
So 1 crit.
Correct hit.
All right, so that's 2 damage on Carnor Jax.
All right, for the shuttle, we're doing a 1. And he will focus.
All right, next up is my Jumpmaster. I think I made a mistake. I'm going to do a 2 thingamabobber here. And basically just land right on that guy before I can make my flip.
At least he can't shoot me. Yet.
Then my Jumpmaster is going 1 forward.
That's not a Jumpmaster.
I mean, the Mist Hunter. He loses his stress. And he's going to focus and evade. So because Carnor Jax is a big jerk and won't let me, I can't place my evade or focus tokens. So if you've left a comment down below about that, I've already corrected it.
So are you going to target lock with him then?
Yes. Yes, I will.
All right, Carnor's going to go first. I'm getting rid of the, or no, it's a 2, sorry. It looks like we're gonna slam into your Jump Master. Yeah. The Inquisitor is going to do a gentle 1, and he does it.
Oh. Well, look at him. Good job, Inquisitor.
Alright, so the Inquisitor is going to barrel roll to get out of the way of that Jump Master. While being as close as he can. And then I will focus. Alright, so he's going to use his ability to target lock, and he gets a free evade.
Okay, last up for maneuvering or moving is Talonbane Cobra. He's going 2 forward. And I believe I'm going to use Rage and maybe Glitter Stem, we'll see. But we're going to activate Rage for right now. So I receive 2 stress tokens and I get a focus token. Alright, so first up in the shooting phase, Talonbane Cobra. I'm not going to use Glitter Stem on him, so I'm just using Rage. That lets me re-roll up to 3 attack dice. I'm at range band 2 of Carnor Jax. He has no bonuses or buffs anymore, so 3 dice attack. So I'm going to use my Rage to re-roll this one. And then I'm going to use my focus to turn that into 3 hits. So Carnor, you need 3 natural evades here.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Nope. Even with Palpatine, it's not enough.
So yeah, 1 gets through and kills him. And that's Carnor Jax down.
Alright, so the Inquisitor is taking 3 shots into this guy. Hey, I rolled like you.
Alright, and Mist Hunter gets 1 evade. There he is.
So
he
far
has
he's
made
at
every
100%.
evade. Alright, so that's 2 hits. Crit doesn't matter because he still has 3 shields. So he is down to 1 shield. Alright, next up, the Mist Hunter is going to fire back at the Inquisitor. So it's juicy wave on wave 8 action. I normally get 3. Short range gives me 1 extra die. I'm going to trigger Zuckuss' extra ability to give me 1 more attack die and give my opponent 1 more defense die. So Zuckuss is throwing 5 attack dice at the Inquisitor. And then I will spend my target lock because I do not have a focus to reroll those 2. And we got 4 hits.
You're killing me, man.
That's the point.
Alright, and I get 1 evade, so 1 hit goes on the shields.
Okay, so 1 hit through to the Inquisitor.
Oh, actually, no. I can just add Palpatine because I haven't used him this round. So he's safe.
Okay. So no damage.
Alright, the Shuttle is taking range band 3 shots. And focus for 2 hits.
Alright, range band 3, I get 2 defense dice. This is where I fail my evades. That's
hey, finally.
1 shield and 1 crit goes through. Alright, so that gets rid of his last shield, and the crit is weapons failure. When attacking, roll 1 fewer attack die. Roll 1 attack die on a hit or crit. Flip this card face down. That's an action if I want to try to repair it. So hey, that kind of balances out Zuckuss' special ability. Alright, so here's a quick recap. Going into the next turn, Carnor Jax has died. The Inquisitor and the Shuttle are undamaged. My Jump Master is 1 point away from destruction. My other 2 ships are undamaged. So Empire's under the gun here, but it can still be turned around. On to the next turn.
Alright, so the Shuttle is turning in. And for the action, he will target lock that closest ship.
Not the Jump Master. Not the Mist Hunter. Alright, next up, the actual Jump Master, which has no damage. It's the Mist Hunter that has some damage. He's going to be using his fancy 2, whatever flip this is called, to flip himself this way. And for him, that's a white maneuver in that direction. So we'll come back after I decide what to do with his tokens. So he is just going to focus. All right, next up is the Mist Hunter. He's going to go 2 bank. It's kind of nudging your ship, so. Head to head with the shuttle. He's going to push the limit to target lock and evade. No, focus and evade. Focus and evade.
Palpatine is so going to destroy this guy. All right, the Inquisitor is doing gentle 2 towards your ace. And I don't know what actions he's going to do. All right, for my first action, he's going to fall off his stand.
Woohoo!
He will barrel roll towards the jump master to get within 1.
Trying to get out of proton torpedo range.
And then for his second action, he will target lock here so he can get an evade.
Sounds good. Last but not least, Talonbane Cobra is going 2 forward and burning one of his stress off. So he's down to just 1 stress. All right, today is the shuttle's lucky day because Zuckuss is going to be shooting at the shuttle. I'm going to trigger his special ability so I get an extra attack die and the shuttle gets an extra defense die.
Minus your 1 for your critical hit.
Yep, so I'm throwing 3 dice at the shuttle. And we've got 2 hits.
Hey, the shuttle's doing better than the interceptor did.
2 evades. All right, my jump master is going to fire 3 dice at range band 1 into the Inquisitor. And I will use my focus to turn that into 1 hit.
All right. I evade.
All right.
All right, the shuttle's going to take a range band 1 shot. Here we go. Well, thank goodness for target lock. All right, and I will change this one to a critical with Palpatine. Oh, no, it's not changing, sorry. It's just adding 1.
So you're adding a hit?
Adding a critical, yeah. It essentially does the same thing. So 2 crits and 2 hits.
3 hits, which is enough to destroy poor Zuckuss where he flies. I take that back. I noticed I had an evade. So unless we get a direct hit on the crit that goes through, Zuckuss will survive with 1 hull point. So let's go to the damage deck. And that card is Damaged Cockpit. So my pilot skill will be 0.
All right, so I'm just putting the 2 here so I can move my shuttle out of the way. Because now your ship is pilot skill 0, so you're going first. And he is going 3 straight ahead. And clearing the stress. What action do you want for him?
So that's Zuckuss 3 forward, and he's going to evade.
All right, so the shuttle is doing a gentle 1 right into this asteroid.
Sweet.
All right, and a die for the asteroid. Nothing.
All right, next up, my scout and his jump master, 5,000. 1 forward, he decides to crash into the Inquisitor.
There you are. All right, for the Inquisitor, we're going to do a hard 1. gets rid of the Inquisitor's stress. We will think about my actions. The Inquisitor is going to boost, or attempt to at least. And just barely does it. And then I'm going to change my target lock onto this guy. We are well within range now, and I get an evade.
Alright, and last up, Cobra Talonbane is crashing into your shuttle.
Alright, so the Inquisitor is going to take range man 3 shot over here. We just need one hit on this guy. Right, and I will use the target lock, because why not? Nothing.
2 hits, here we go. I need 1 evade. Alright, so since the Inquisitor's a punk, I only get 1 defense die. So I need an evade here to stay alive. And I do, so I spend my other evade to cancel the attack.
Alright, and Jon is letting me go back, so I can use the Emperor to add 1 critical hit, which he can't stop at all.
Alright, so that destroys the Mist Hunter. Down to 2 Scum ships. Alright, the Jump Master is going to fire at the shuttle.
Oh.
So that's going to be 2 dice. We score 1 hit.
Alright, and 1 evade. Hey.
Alright, I think your shuttle's evaded more than Carnor Jack's did.
Yes, he has. Okay, so the shuttle is going 2 straight ahead. And misses going through that asteroid. Oops, sorry, ship. And we will focus.
Next up, the Jump Master 5000 is doing a 2 thing, and I think I'm crashing into everything I own. So he hits right about there.
Alright, the TIE Inquisitor is going to go 2 straight ahead. And he removes the stress. And for his action, I will target lock your guy. Alright, and my target lock gave me the evade, and for the second action, I will focus.
So you're pushing the limit?
Yeah.
Alright, so Talonbane Cobra is going to do a 2-turn. Will he fit? Oh.
Man, it's going to be close.
You got that chip?
Yeah, I got it.
Nope.
Oh.
He crashes.
Just barely.
Alright, so he crashes.
Alright, so we just discovered that the Jump Master ship is the only one who has a shot on the Inquisitor, but no matter what, he only has 2 dice right now, and he can't hurt me because I have an evade down, and I also have the auto thrusters card. Other than that, we will go to the next turn. Alright, the shuttle is doing a hard 2, and that is a stressful maneuver for him. Which I'm definitely going to crash into you. So, right there. Hey, I didn't land on the asteroid though.
Next up, my Jump Master is going to try to do this maneuver again. And he's going to focus.
Alright, the Inquisitor is doing a hard 1. to change our target lock. By doing that, we get our evade, and we will focus, which stresses us.
All right, last but not least, Talonbane Cobra is making a 2-turn.
My poor shuttle.
And he will he's gonna rage.
Just like that.
He's raging.
What does he get for those 2 stresses?
Oh, he gets a focus token, and he'll get to reroll up to 3 attack dice. Alright, so the beginning of the shooting phase. Talonbane Cobra is going to be firing at the Emperor's Shuttle. It's range band 2, 3 dice, and we will spend our focus to turn that into a hit, so 3 hits.
One evade. We will use Palpatine. So 2 shields.
2 sheets off of the shuttle.
Alright, the Inquisitor is going to go ahead and finally use his proton rockets this turn, so we get 5 dice. That gets rid of our focus. So here we go, 5 shots. Alright, and with our target lock, we will re-roll these 2. 5 hits.
Alright, 5 hits. That's going to be 5 hits. So all my shields and 1 hull. Alright, the Jumpmaster is going to be firing proton torpedoes at the shuttle. So I'm going to get 4 dice. I'm going to be using Deadeye to treat my focus as a target lock. Since I spent my focus, that gives me a target lock. I'm going to go ahead and roll my proton torpedo dice here. And with proton torpedoes, I can change one of my eyeballs to a critical hit. And there you go.
Alright, so I really need this evade so we don't get a critical on the shuttle. Come on! Yeah. Okay, the shuttle is getting rid of its stress. There we go. Alright, and it will focus.
Alright, my Jumpmaster is a 1 turn. And we're going to go ahead and focus.
Alright, the Inquisitor is doing a hard one yet again. And we will do the usual.
Alright, then Talonbane Cobra is going to do a 3 bank. Oops. And
Oh no.
hit the asteroid.
And you want to roll a die?
Okay.
Safe. Alright, the Inquisitor, 3 shots. Alright, target lock. Alright, and we will use Palpatine to add a critical here.
Alright, 2 evades.
Oh man.
So 1 critical. That critical is going to be direct hit, 2 damage cards. So I'm down to 2 hull points. Okay, and my Jumpmaster is firing with its turret at the shuttle. 3 dice, range band 1. We'll take 3 hits.
Wow. Alright, here's the 1 evade. And I will switch it to an evade.
Alright, so that's the end of the turn. It's coming down to the wire here. Jump Master's almost dead. Shuttle's starting to take some damage. Cobra is still alive, but not doing much. So on to the next turn.
Okay, so the shuttle is going 3. And we will focus.
Alright, the Jump Master is doing its fancy turn. And we will focus.
Alright, the Inquisitor. Gonna go finish the job. And we're gonna give him everything.
Next up, 2 turn for...
And you will need to make one more asteroid roll.
I'm good. Oops.
Safe.
Alright, let's do that. Alright, so at the start of the combat, I am going to use Glitter Stem on Talonbane Cobra. He's getting hopped up on Glitter Stem to change eyeballs into hits or evades as needed. I believe I'm at range band 1 with the Inquisitor. So that's going to be 5 dice. And
Wow,
with
your
Glitter
hits
Stem,
are amazing.
we got 4 hits and a crit.
Alright, so I get 3 evade dice. Hoping for 5 evades here. Alright, that's a good start, I guess. So we're obviously going to use one of these. Use this one, so we just take 1 shield damage.
Okay.
Alright, so the Inquisitor gets 3 shots into the Jump Master. Alright, 3 hits.
I need 2 evades to survive. So I'm down to 1 hull point. Alright, he's going to shoot at the Inquisitor.
Okay.
I'll use the focus to change that into a hit.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, 3 evades.
3 evades.
Hey! Okay, the shuttle is gonna stress himself out again. Do a hard 2 there.
Okay, Jump Master is 1 turn.
The lousy, lousy Jump Master.
Thinking he's going to barrel roll.
Okay. To the left. Okay. Okay, the Inquisitor is going to do General 1 here, because I really had no idea where you were going to go. So many options. Really have no choice if we want to stay alive here, so we're going to reacquire our target lock, which disappeared from your ship. We'll put it on this guy here, and we will evade and focus.
Alright, Talonbane. I think I'm going to end up hitting my own guy. Right about there.
Okay. Okay, so here we have shots into the shuttle.
Alright, so we're starting with Talonbane Cobra. He's at range band 2. He has no actions because he's stressed.
Come on, blanks.
So here we go. 3 dice into the shuttle. And we got a hit and a crit.
Okay, 1 evade here.
Okay,
Got it, so
take
1
your-
critical.
And your critical is damage sensor array.
Alright, you cannot perform any actions except actions listed on the damage cards. And then an action, a hit or a crit, and I can get rid of it.
And then next up, the last of the shooting is going to be the Jump Master into the shuttle.
3 shots.
3 shots with the turret. And I'm going to spend the target lock to re-roll that eyeball. So we got 2 hits and a crit.
Alright, because of that I can't stop it, so he's destroyed.
You have Palpatine.
Alright, I get an automatic evade.
Oh, an automatic evade.
I can't stop it, so I'm destroyed.
Alright, shuttle is gone. Alright, just a recap of that turn. That might have been a decisive turn for the Scum taking out the Emperor's shuttle. Palpatine's floating in space. Although he's such an expert in the dark side, I'm sure he'll be just fine. And alright, new turn. Jump Master's now the lowest pilot skill. He's making a 1 turn. Oh, sorry. A 1 turn. And he's crashing into my guy.
Is it into me or is it into you?
No, it's me. I think he would crash right about there.
Well, no, it's where it ends. So you would keep going along that track.
Yeah, there we go.
Till the very end.
Right there.
Alright, so after some re-movement, when we looked back at it, he just wasn't facing all the way over because he couldn't make that sharp of a turn. Alrighty. We are doing a hard 1. And getting rid of the stress. We will barrel roll backwards. And then target lock the Jump Master to get an evade.
Next up, Talonbane is a 2 bank, which I think hit clear.
And gets rid of one of his stresses, right?
Yep.
Okay. And again, I'm too far away for the Jump Master to hurt me because I have an evade on the ship, and I also have the auto thrusters. Alright, so first up is the Jump Master.
And then for my action, I will barrel roll.
Sneaky, sneaky Jump Master. And that's it, right? You don't have 2 actions on him?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, next up the Inquisitor. And he will put all 3 of the same tokens back on him.
Alright, Talonbane. It's going to take a little while to get back in the fight, but he is now undressed.
Hopefully it gives me just enough time to deal with the Jump Master over there. Alright, so the Inquisitor is taking 3 shots. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to use our target lock. And then we have to use our focus for 3 hits.
Alright, so I need 3 evades or I'm dead. Here we go, 3 evades.
Right.
You ready for this?
Come on, please. Whew, that was close.
1 more. Alright, so recap of that turn. The Jump Master went down. It is now Curex versus the Inquisitor. Pilot skill 9 versus pilot skill 8. But the Inquisitor is in a much more maneuverable craft. Who will prevail? Let's find out.
Alright, the TIE Inquisitor going 2 straight ahead. We get rid of the stress, and I will see if you are within target locking range, which you just barely are, so we will target lock you. And by doing so, we get our evade. And what the heck, I will focus as well for the stress.
Yep. And then Cobra Talonbane.
Oh yeah. It's doing a hard 2. Alright, the Inquisitor is doing a gentle 1 here. Alright, we'll just keep our target lock on you, and we'll throw these 2 down.
And then Talonbane.
Talonbane is doing a hard 1 somewhere. There it is. Right, and then you want to target lock?
Focus.
Okay.
Alright, so Cobra is going to be firing at the Inquisitor. 3 dice. And we've got 1 hit.
Alright, 1 hit, which I evade.
Okay.
My turn, I get 3 dice at you. Alright, and we will use our target lock, which misses, and our focus to do 2 hits.
2 evades. Oh, 2 hits.
Alright, so one of those is a critical.
Alright, so I lose my 1 shield. And the critical is structural damage. Reduce your agility value by 1. Alright, start of the next turn.
Alright, the Inquisitor is going 4 straight ahead. Gets rid of our stress. And I will think about my action real quick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and boost. Just try to get a little farther away. Alright, and then for my second action, I will acquire the target lock so I can get the evade. Okay. We are doing a 5k turn. Which I'm actually okay with.
Alright, so it's going to be a range band 3 shot from Talonbane into the Inquisitor. 3 dice. We'll take 2 hits.
Alright, 2 hits. And I get an automatic 1. Okay, so we're doing a hard 1. There it is. Alright, and for our actions, we will evade and focus. Alright, Talonbane Cobra. 2 straight ahead. Oh wait, no, that was a green maneuver for you, right? Yeah.
Yep, and I will target lock the Inquisitor.
Okay.
Okay, shooting. Talonbane is going to fire into the Inquisitor. 3 shots, range band 2. And we will spend our target lock to reroll this die and make that 3 hits.
Alright, 3 hits. Terrible roll. Alright, so obviously evade here, evade there, and I take 1 shield. Alright, the Inquisitor is going head on. Alright, next he will boost. And in order to turn around fast enough, I think I'm going to have to take the gamble here. So I'm not going to do another action, so I can stay stress-free.
Okay. Talonbane is...
Oh, this is the game right here.
5 flip.
Oh no, I'm so dead. I'm going to have to...
In a show of superior piloting, The Kirax fighter with Talonbane Cobra at the controls zooms in behind the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor, momentarily confused, doesn't know where his opponent is. Talonbane depresses the firing stud on his joystick and scores 2 hits.
Oh no. Alright, I need 2 evades really bad here. Yes!
At the last moment, the Inquisitor finds Talonbane behind him and throws his ship into an evasive pattern, avoiding the damage. Alright, start of the next turn. The Inquisitor's down to 2 hull points. Cobra Talonbane is down to 2 hull points. Oh no, 3 hull points. Here we go.
Oh, this is terrifying. Alright, I'm doing a hard 2. Idea behind that was try to just get some asteroid coverage, maybe turn hard enough on him. Alright, and I really have no choice, so I gotta max out, because odds are I'm going to be in his arc again.
And then Talonbane is 2 forward.
Alright. And you want to target lock?
That looks like range band 1, so I think I'm going to have to rage. Rage against the knight. Do not go quietly. Alright, so Talonbane desperately pursues the more maneuverable craft. He lines up the rage building in his gut. Finally, he unleashes his firepower. 5 dice. With rage, he can re-roll
Also 5 hits.
up to 3. He chooses 1. Re-rolls it, and will spend the focus to obtain 5 hits on the elusive Inquisitor.
Alright, so what, 2 blanks here will kill me? Alright, here we go. We need a really good roll. That's terrible. And the Inquisitor's dead.
And the Inquisitor's dead. Well, Jake, that was a very exciting finale to that game. Good game.
Good game.
All right. All right, folks, there you have it. It was an exciting finale to this Scum and Villainy versus Empire. So, Jake, how do you feel your list did overall?
Overall, it's a really fun list. It was a great game. I had a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of Palpatine flying around in the shuttle. That one extra modifying die, mainly on the critical end, is pretty crucial.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, I really like that ability. I was really sad about Carnor Jax right off the bat. But throughout the whole game, I did not roll very well on evade dice whatsoever. Carnor Jax took that critical hit immediately, and once he's hit once, he's kind of out of it after that.
Yeah, he kind of bumped in the middle of that swarm, I think, and then...
Well, it wasn't the bumping that hit him. He was totally fine, and I rolled like 4 or 5 evade dice, and all blank except for 1.
Well, and what do you think of the Wave 8 edition of the Inquisitor to the army? He was the last guy in your list. What do you think of him?
Yeah, the Inquisitor is really fun. He's super maneuverable, as we've seen. He's really good at long range fighting. He's like a sniper, which is why I just kept trying to pull away from you at the end around this asteroid here, try to get really far out and then turn back, but you're just as fast as me, so you catch up really fast. But the farther away he is, the better, because he has no modifying changes. He's still rolling 3 dice, and you still get your normal agility.
Yeah, he is insane with that target lock for the free evade, and then you've got push the limit on him for another action is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think he'd be fun to run with Darth Vader, too, because then you just have so many actions going on between your 2 fighters that they're pretty difficult to hit.
Pretty cool. And then in my list, I had 2 of the new Wave 8. I had the Jumpmaster 5000 and the Mist Hunter. The Mist Hunter probably was my biggest underperforming ship. It did survive probably longer than it should have, but it really didn't do much damage. I didn't get to use the tractor beam. Every instance where I could have shot the tractor beam, I think shooting the main guns was a better idea. The punishing one, I can see why this thing is the current terror on the tournament circuit. 3 of these set up the way I had them just seems insane. One of them, he hit both times with his proton torpedoes, and he got all 4 hits both times with proton torpedoes. Is pretty intense. So, but once his missiles are gone, he's just throwing 2 attack dice, which wasn't that great in the end game. Enough to take out the shuttle before he died, though, so I guess I can't complain. And then Mr. Talonbane Cobra, which I must admit I just take him because he has a cool name. I thought he would die early. He ended up being the game-winning guy for me. I think that's the first time ever in taking him where he's been useful. Yeah. And it was a pretty exciting battle between him and the Inquisitor at the end, so I enjoyed it. So overall, Wave 8 stuff seems pretty fun. This guy seems super powerful with the setup that I had, the tournament setup.
Yeah, because if you think about taking 3 of those too, he gets 2 of his proton torpedo attacks, and then each one has 2 attacks like that. You can really slaughter a big ship or small ships easily.
Yeah, and that's pretty good. And then I was really impressed with the Inquisitor. I haven't flown with him yet, but I'm looking forward to trying him out in a list or 2. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Battle of X-Wing featuring Wave 8 ships. Please leave your comments down below. Let us know what you guys think of Wave 8, and what you guys think of this battle, what we might have done differently. And if you like us, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, and keep on wargaming.